Hello and thanks for signing up to SMS My Debtors. We've made this short introduction video to help you get started. Okay, so when you first log in, you'll come to this screen here that we're looking at, and the first step is to connect to Xero. So just click on this Connect to Xero link. And if you're already logged into Xero, it'll come to this screen where you can click on this drop down box and select which company you want to connect to. Or if you're not logged into Xero, there will be a prompt there to ask you to log into Xero. So once you've done that, you simply click on Authorize. And that'll push you back to SMS My Debtors. Now, depending on your internet connection, it's probably going to take 1 minute or so for everything to get pushed across. So we'll just give that a minute. Okay, so you can refresh your screen at any time by clicking on the SMS My Debtors logo. Okay, so the second step is to have a look at the settings you've got set up. So click on the Settings button, and we'll have a look at the settings here. So the name, that's by default whatever name the Xero company file is called. You can change that if you like. So I'm just going to change that to Demo Company. You'll need to let the system know what time zone you're in. So at the moment, by default, we will send messages out at 2 p.m. each day in your area. So that should give you plenty of time to get in and update Xero in the morning, ready for these messages to go out. Put a contact name in here. So this is the phone number that's going to come up on the text messages. I recommend not putting an area code in here if it's just going out locally. What that'll mean is that the phone number will appear as a nice link on the text messages where the user can just click on it and give you a call if they need to. And the discount field here, we're giving you an option to send a message out that will offer a discount for prompt payment. We've found that really helps get customers to pay you promptly. So if you're going to use that, put in what discount you're going to offer. If you're not going to offer that, or don't fill that out. Okay. So you can change any of these details here if you need to change your password and that sort of thing. Okay, so now we're going to go and have a look at contacts. So all the contacts that are in Xero that have had sales invoices raised against them will be pushed across. Now you'll see that most of this is locked. We've locked this for a reason, and that's to make sure that Xero and SMS My Debtors agree. Now, the first thing you want to think about before setting up automatic sending is think about your customer base and decide which customers you want to send reminders to. A lot of businesses might separate their customers into A, B, and C class clients. So, you know, an A class client, maybe you don't want to send reminders to them. Maybe they're good payers, and you don't want to bother them with messages. Also, you might have a situation where one of your customers pays you via direct debit, so you don't want to annoy them with a message. So what you can do in this situation is you can click on any customer name and you can turn the messages off. Okay, so that means that no reminders will go out to this customer. Okay, so that's that side of things. Now we're just going to have a look at the templates that we've got set up. So we've given you a few templates here that you can use, or you can edit if you don't quite like the way they present. So just by clicking on edit, you can see what the message will look like. Okay, you can change any of the text if you like by simply typing within the template contact field. Also, we've got some predefined fields that will pick up from your database and from the invoices themselves. So anywhere within this message, if you click on one of these links, that'll insert that field into the message. So hopefully that's nice and straightforward for you. You can also change the days that you want this to go out on as well. So you could say that you want this to go 10 days out after the invoice is due, that sort of thing. You can also add reminders here. So you want to set up your own reminder from scratch, that's fine. So for this example, we're not going to offer a discount. So what I'm going to do is delete the pre-reminder that goes out 2 days before. So we no longer send those out. So I'm going to remove that one. Okay. Now, if we go back to the dashboard, you'll see that we've offered you 5 credits. So you might want to, as part of the trial version, so you might want to play around and just see what these messages look like. You can actually send manual messages here. We recommend you do it automatically, but you can also send manual messages. So simply click on the send reminder button, select your country. The phone number will come up by default from your database. You can select a template here, so the previous templates that we looked at, and that'll pre-fill. But if you wanted to send a message from scratch, you can also send delete all this and put in a new message if you like. Okay, and then it's simply a matter of clicking on send reminder. You can also change the numbers up here as well. So maybe you're sending a message to a different contact, a different contact on your for the customer. So you could just simply put in a new message, new number here. Okay, and then you just click on send. Now that's given me a message there because I haven't got the right amount of numbers. Okay, so when you're ready, when you've played around with that and you've got all your settings set up, the next step would be to activate your credit card. So you just click on the top up now button, click on the add credit card. Okay, and this is pretty much a standard form that you'd be used to, so just go through and fill that out, and then click on store credit card. Okay, so once you've got your credit card stored, this is where you'll decide what package you'd like to buy. So you'll see that we've got a few different options here, and obviously the more you buy, the cheaper it is. If you click on this little checkbox here, that will just mean that once your credits get below 25, we'll automatically top that up for you. So that's a bit of a time saver for you, so you won't have to get in and do that manually. Okay, so that's adding your credit card. So when that's all done, simply click on this button here, the automatic sending button. That will turn that on. So again, once that's turned on, SMS My Debtors is going to read your Xero file just before 2 p.m. each day in your local time zone and send out the messages automatically for you. So that's a really quick overview of how the system works. And if you've got any questions, feel free to send us an email at support. So it's support@smsmydebtors.com. Okay, thank you.